This is like, yeah, it's for people who wish that the Republican Party was more like a European style hard right party, but they're like too stupid to express that. But like Mr. Burcham is, at the end of the day, it's very, very bad, remarkably bad, historically bad, but it is still a conventional bad show, regardless of its political leanings. It's the actual writing and plots and characters and acting. It is all of a piece of like just bad adult animation. It's very similar to other shows like that in just its, you know, fluid relationship to reality, the tenuousness of the jokes, the dated references, etc. This is like, I can't quite place it. This has a lot of aspects that are similar to other shitty adult animation, but it's so like untethered and fake feeling. There's like a certain like hollowness, like a lack of a plan
It
to it.
feels like it literally feels like it's AI. I think I'm pretty sure AI wrote it.
Yeah, because there's just such little relationship between like one line of dialogue to another or one event to another. With Mr. Burcham, like that relationship is bad and clunky, but it exists. This is just like, you know, 50 different resentments all thrown out, conflicting with each other. Nothing ends before the other thing begins. You know, it's the show running equivalent of those AI pictures where a woman has like, in place of a torso, one tit and an ankle. And like a belly
Like a bunch of old people in the replies like, oh, I'm so lonely.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing.
Speaking of, when you coming back to the trophy shop?
As soon as I get rid of this, which means I gotta take in that?
Chaz is here to re-educate Norm.
In non-bonery studies.
Fucking got him.
What?
Non-bonery studies.
Oh,
Why? This is why you got an ankle bracelet on, you fucking pervert.
Is he saying like, I wouldn't fuck him? What? I don't.
No, he's like, instead of non-binary studies, he's saying non-bonery studies, as in like, it's a double entendre on like
I know,
kids
but it's
getting
like,
their dicks chopped off, which they will make a reference to. Which is like, I think that there's nothing more anti-comedy than like, this is literally like in 2014, 2015, at the end of the Obama era, liberals were like, oh, you can't have bad characters in shows or whatever. Like rad libs were like going crazy over, you know, sanitizing culture or whatever. Like if they had their way, this is the reverse of this is what it would look like.
No, yeah. No, I've always said that like these shows and like Mr. Burcham, they're a mirror image to like the equivalent adult animation of the latter Obama era and early Trump era. All those fucking terrible adult animated shows. There was that one with the fucking royal family that was terrible. Not all of them were expressly liberal. Some of them were. But the ones that were political in outlook had the exact same problem where they're trying to cram in 57,000 jokes from Twitter that from the week that this was written into an episode that's going to show up 7 months later. There's no like there's just no actual attention paid to, is this a watchable thing?
He loves being a YouTuber.
People made fun of me for being French. DNA and me showed I was 8% Navajo. Nobody's made
like Ben Shapiro trying to react to TikTok clips and shit is so,
it's
like
so depressing.
It like, dude, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing, big dog? Just like do the thing that you've been doing, okay? None of this other shit.
It's like watching a Korean war veteran trying to hit the gritty. It's just so depressing. It's like, can you just do your normal thing? Like say that like any criticism of Israel is like anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
You play the violin.
Yeah, don't do this.
Stop doing this, dude.
Yeah, you're supposed to
You're
be
not
like
that
the
type of
intellectual.
guy.
Yeah, you're not a funny guy. Don't try to be a funny guy, okay?
making fun of me now or my people who are victims.
I'm 13% victim.
Is he doing a try not to laugh challenge?
Order now and find out if your friends should be more.
Oh, that's so
Ugh,
gross.
that
It's gross.
sucks,
Seeing him
dude.
laugh is gross. It just like it triggers a fight or flight response in me.
I hate how like gradual it is, where he's like, I can feel some mirth rising. All right, now we're laughing.
DNA and me. Are you in? Hell f***ing yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Has always aspired for greater things. Believe it or not, his life
Brilliant.
goal has
Content.
not been reacting
I'm
to woke
oh my
TikTok
God.
compilation episode 700.
Learning how to
Despite
do
having gone
content.
to USC for political science and Harvard Law, his true passion has always seemed to be in creative writing. He's written multiple novels as well as political books.
Oh, you read his
Yeah,
novels.
we read True Allegiance. His novels are fucking awesome. They are like the hadiths for like boomer neoconservatism. Like all the plots of all his novels are like it will always open in like Tehran, and there will be like a mullah who's like, thank you for meeting with me, the head of the cartel. Together we can work together to blame Jews for our own failures. Let's put a nuke on an airplane.
Hell yeah.
There's also Mr. Bircham, which I'm currently caught up on, unfortunately. It's animated in Spain for $13, and you can tell. The show is about a woodshop teacher who's
Actually
real
not
conservative in
animated
this
Spain.
crazy...
If anyone heard our Mr. Bircham episode, Ben Clarkson, the very talented animator we've worked with on a bunch of things, did some extensive research. I think it's actually animated in a Baltic nation.
Yeah. Dude, own that fraud. Ethan is online with your fucking bullshit investigative reporting. He's in the chat right now.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think that's like
Own
a
him.
major error.
No, own him. Own him for his,
I think the video is good. I
own him for his,
make mistakes. Like
own him
that
for his
too.
lack of journalistic integrity.
I wanted to tout our own original reporting that someone else did that I didn't do.
Yeah, that's right, dude. 47-month subscriber. Ethan is online. He's a fan of yours as well.
Thank you, Ethan.
Yeah, it's a terrible premise. It's so unfunny. And it's made by a guy who is almost exactly the kind of person he is constantly whining about. That's you, Adam Carolla. That's you. I like how the intro is so similar to King of the Hills.
Good point. I didn't realize that's what Adam looks like now.
The show is a lot like King of the Hill if every character was a miserable, unlikable, bitter conservative.
¿Dónde está el baño?
No speaking Spanish in my class. Burro!
Cabrón.
The show can't engage in satire because it's made by people who are really sensitive to being the butt of the joke. I mean, that's why they made this show. Finally, it's conservatives' time to make fun of everyone else.
No phones in the wood shop.
This is an emergency. There's a cat dabbing on TikTok.
Now there's a cat drowning in a sawdust bin. Fish it out after class.
Greatly
A
overestimated the
dabbing
appeal
joke
of...
in 2024.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's what fucking libtards like.
Yeah.
Cats dabbing.
Yeah. Hey, you fucking stupid bitch. You can't go to you'rethemannowdog.com anymore. Try going to E-Bombs World now on your Nokia N-Gage, you bitch. Damn, Adam, you roasted them.
Also, where the fuck is the joke? Like, where's the joke? Like, is the joke that like the stupid liberal is looking at a cat dabbing? Is that supposed to be the joke?
Yeah. This is this is an endemic problem with like shows like Mr. Bircham and this though. There's never just one joke. There's always three jokes, and like great animated shows like Primary Simpson, they would do this a lot where there's like a multi-layered joke, right? Where something's working on 2 or 3 levels. It's very quick, very witty. You know, maybe when you're a kid, when you watch, you don't catch it the first time around, but you catch it later. But my point is there's a very efficient economy of speech and actions in the joke to accomplish that. Whereas with a show like Mr. Bircham or The New Norm or really anything like this, whether it's conservative or not, they can't decide on what the hook should be for an individual scene. So they'll have like a bunch of ideas, and the ideas are, oh, we should make fun of how kids say that they need phones for emergencies, but they're just watching fucking TikTok all day. Or, I have this really good joke. What if a cat dabbed? Or what? Wait, what if he threw the phone in sawdust? And
that's what I mean.
All those ideas are great. Let's do all of them, but they all suck, and they all suck more than the one that came before.
That's supposed to be the punchline. The punchline is him throwing the phone in the sawdust. Like, that's not like what?
But it's like that's what you have when you have like a writer's room of people who either like, you know,
car crash victims,
people who like got drummed out of minor league baseball for threatening to kill Obama, failed Hollywood writers, just like the typical people you would imagine, right, for a show like this. None of them can say no to each other because they all suck. None of them have good ideas. So every idea is great, and we have to go with every idea in this 22-minute long show. So every fucking micro scene or little cutaway joke is a fucking car crash of 7 terrible jokes.
This is a smart saw.
This is a stupid store. Who's in charge here? Where's the manager?
Ew, we don't have a manager. All team members are equals. Plus, manager has the word man in it, and we prefer gender neutral. Or womanager, but that's kind of hard to say and disrespectful to the dyslexia community, okay?
It's not like they actually write any jokes for the actor to say in that voice, or any jokes at all, really. Mr. Bertram is a